Hi there, it's Rebecca from Birds and the Bees Tarot. I have changed my name, or this name, the YouTube channel, to Birds and the Bees Tarot from Sapphire Coast Tarot because I have moved. So this is the new sort of look, I guess you could say. Not the best look today, but it is what it is. I've designed my own tarot deck. So that's what I've been doing for the last, since February, 78 designs. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been moving, I've been trying to find myself, I've been in a spiritual awakening and all of the rest of it. Okay, so this tarot deck is available in the description box below, and I can organise that for you. I'm still sort of in the production stages and getting it out there, but I am going to actually talk to you about this will be a love reading, so you can look at your Mars sign, your Venus sign. Your Venus sign is your love sign. Venus attracts rather than pursues. So if you are a female, you are going to attract rather than pursue. Mars is the sign that shows us the style in which we express our sexual nature. And it's also how we go about pursuing our desires. The moon sign, so you might resonate with your moon sign, shows us some of our underlying emotional needs that may express themselves as sexual fantasies and needs. And there's also, which we aren't aware of, or not everyone is the Eros. The Eros is an asteroid, and Eros can reveal some of our erotic turn-ons as well as the level or extent of our erotic nature. So in mythology, Eros was the god of sexual love and desire, and he was considered irresistible. There is also the Psyche, so that is out there, and you can look up these things on Google, and you can find out which sign you were when you were born, like your Eros and your Psyche, because they might actually resonate with you more. So it's very hard to pinpoint which sign you are going to be in. So it's really, you need to make it fit not make it fit, but don't make it fit. Try and study it a bit more. Tarot, for me, when I started, I learnt so much. I learnt so much from tarot, not actually the reading, but from more what the readers were speaking about and their connection and their story and their spiritual journey, etc. Okay, so we do have 3 cards out here. Virgo, we have the Empress. Now, the Empress is basically the 4 queens put together. In the tarot, the wands for passion, the cups for love, the coins for money, and the swords for communication. You've basically mastered what it is to be an Empress. Male or female, it doesn't matter, it's just the term, okay? So that's the first card out for you, the Empress, okay? We have the 8 of Cups here. The 8 of Cups talks about leaving everything behind. So in this picture here, we've got 2 boats, and you can see the 8 cups there on the side. There's a vacant piece of land there waiting, and you are just sailing by, leaving it all behind. It could also mean that you are, someone is watching you from a distance or going to communicate with you from a distance as well. It can mean that, because now you're in the Empress stage of your life, you know what your worth is. Okay, the next card out is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups doesn't show his emotions too well, but he feels a lot. Like there's a lot of feeling within. He's either normally a Cancer. I would say other readers call this a Scorpio, but the King of Cups to me is a Cancer, and their love that they give to other people, not so much through words, but through actions. Actions speak louder than words. Their actions are second to none. They will make you feel like you are amazing. You will not have to doubt how this person feels about you. And that's really nice. Okay, then we have the Knight of Swords. So possibly I can see that the King of Cups is going to come in and they are going to communicate some truth to you. They are going to communicate how they feel about you. They are going to open their mouth. And that's a good thing as well, because possibly they haven't said this before, but they are about to just open their mouth, not only through actions, but they're about to express how they feel towards you. So this, Virgo, is a very nice reading. Okay, let's see what else we have. So that's for the first or second week of October. We're sort of in the second week now. So, yeah, that might gel over to now or might have happened last week. It's wherever you are on your timeline. Yeah, but this is a reading, love reading for October. Okay, let's see what else we have. Spirits, I need a couple more cards for Virgo, please. That's too many. A couple more cards for Virgo. Ooh. Okay, we've got the World. The World means that you are on a new cycle. You've off the last cycle. So if you can think of it as a hamster wheel, I guess you could say, you've been on one hamster wheel for a while and you're going to be on a new hamster wheel. So this means that you are emerging. You are turning into a beautiful butterfly. You are opening your eyes to the world and experiencing everything that there is to experience. Because after this King of Cups comes in and expresses what they want to express and shows you exactly how they feel, you are going to feel like you have just opened up out of a cocoon into a beautiful butterfly. So this new cycle is going to be amazing for you. Okay, let's see what else we've got. For Virgo. Okay, looks like the road. Ten of Wands talks about the road being extremely hard. You can see this person, he's holding up 10 iron bars in a stadium. That's how hard it has been. It's been extremely hard. There's no expression for how hard it's been, and you never ever thought that you would be able to come out the other side. But this is going to happen for you. This is your time. You are about to emerge. So this road, this timeline that you've been on, this cycle, you may have thought that it was like never, ever, 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 ever going to end. But it is going to end. It is just about there. You just need to push, keep push. You've got the strength. Some women, honestly, can lift a car off their child. You heard of those stories? Well, this is what I'm talking about. This. Okay, because you are about to start on a new venture. Now, whether it be in a new music venture or a new hobby or a new passion, you may take up want to start a new business in floristry, or it's something very passionate to your heart that's going to support you. You are going to feel like you've arrived at whatever it means for you to feel like you've arrived somewhere. this is something that you've wanted to do. This is a passionate venture that an idea, and it's going to make you fortune. So you're going to be able to have all of the things that you want to have. Money, honestly, doesn't make you happy, but it helps. We all need to have some passion in life and some economy, some economic flow to make our dreams and wishes come true, as we are humans on this earth that we need to survive, basically. Okay, next card out is the Ace of Swords. Another ace. You've had the Ace of Coins, which is the new venture, the new idea, the new passionate project, the hobby, the singing, the floristry, the art, the whatever it is for you. This is the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is your truth. This is where you are going to feel your best, like you're going to, this is where you want to be. This is no mucking around anymore. You've had enough life to, you know what you want. You know where you want to go. You know what you want to experience. This is the truth, and it's going to be working for you, because this card here is telling you that it's going to work. Okay, let's see what we've got in the third week of October. I was just about to say November then. October. It's not November yet. No. It is October. Okay, it's only the start as well. 10th of the 10th. 10th of the 10th, 2022. October, third week. What do we have, spirits and guides? What do we have for Virgo? We don't have anything. Alright, so we'll just give them a little bit of a shuffle. Okay. That's what's happening here. Just need a little bit more of a mix up, I think. That's what happens. Spirit says, no, we're not chucking anything out for you because we're there. Alright, we have the Fool. Here we can see that this person, it can be two men, two women, whatever the sex, it doesn't matter. Two people are here. There's one person that is going to give their heart to another person. Now, if you're a person that doesn't give your heart away and you've been scared, you have been hurt, tortured, lied to, no more. You're about to embark on a new adventure, and the Fool, you're going to take a leap of faith. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task to take a leap of faith, believe me. But when you do, we all have to take leaps of faith at some time in our lives. And when you do, you're not going to look back. Because you can't stay stagnant and doing the same thing all the time, going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. Nothing's going to change for you. You're going to be in the same job for 30 years. And what are you going to experience in that time? We're here to experience life, and to experience life as the most that we can experience. Because this life, we were given this life to experience all the ups and downs. To be poor, to be rich, to be kind, to be not very nice, to be, all we want in life is to be, if you have your health, then, yeah, you're going good. You're going good if you can have your health. So you need to experience what there is in life and take that leap of faith. This is what this card. So after this truth, and this King of Cups has come in, you need to take a leap. And then the rest, the universe will look after. I promise. Okay, so we're going to have one more card, or a few more cards for week 4 of October. Looks like things are all happening here for you, Virgo. Let's see what else we've got happening for the Virgos. Okay, that one. Okay. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords can mean that it's going to be probably hard and you are going to possibly have to face challenges, but it's going to be worth it. In this picture here, we've got 3 people in the card. It could mean that there is a third person in the relationship. It doesn't have to be an ex or someone else. It can be a mother figure. It can be a father figure. It can be a sibling. It can be any family relation as well. This could be a family reading. It doesn't have to be love. It can be, love, but you may receive a truth from a family member. And that's going to send you on a new path to start what you want to start. A new business venture, a new passion, a new relationship, a new whatever it is for you, because you've got to remember that you're the Empress. You are 4 of the queens that are everything that there is that make up one person. You're the Empress. And you know your worth, and you're not going to bow down or listen or have to put up with anyone else telling you what is best for you as an individual. So even though this may come into play, might be a challenge. You will know what to do. And as I said, it doesn't have to be an ex. It can be just it can be a female or male friend. But you will know what to do and how to make it all amicable for everyone involved. And all you need to do is speak the truth. We are the truth. You need to speak the truth. Don't lie, because that'll get you nowhere. Just speak the truth and speak it from the heart, and everyone will understand where you're coming from. And even if they don't, doesn't matter. You need to move on and tell the truth of what you want in life, if that makes sense. I know that I'm gabbling on a bit, but anyway. Okay, so we're 80 minutes in, and we've got 2 more cards to go for week 3, please, Spirit. 2 more cards. Okay, so this tarot deck, as I said, is available. I have illustrated all 78 designs on this, and I have printed out a few of these card decks, so I can sell them and you are able to buy them. They are for the reader. This is how, I used to read tarot off cards that photocopies that I printed out, etc. But it wasn't how you read tarot. It wasn't from my brain. It was from someone else's brain. It was me interpreting the cards. I was just reading what they meant. That's not tarot. Tarot is putting your interpretation on how the cards mix together. Now, this card deck that I've illustrated is how each of the cards I've illustrated what it means to me. So, for instance, the 8 of Cups is for me, 8 of Cups is for me going on a boat and leaving everything behind. But the 8 of Cups can also mean that someone from a distance is going to come in. And as I see here with this King of Cups, I believe that this person is going to come into your life and they are going to speak some truth, because that's what the swords are, truth and communication. Okay, so 2 more cards, please, Spirit. There we go. 2 more. Woohoo. All right. So the 5 of coins. You may have, like with this 3 of swords here, you may feel like you have been left out in the cold by another person. You may have to leave someone and have a feeling of emotion that you're going to have to leave someone out of the picture, because in a relationship you can't have 3 people. You can only have 2. A business venture possibly, but yeah, this is a love reading. So you may feel like the people that you thought were going to support you, it could be your family, you thought that they were going to support you, they don't support what you want and where you want to go. They might not like the person that you've chosen to be with, but they don't have to live with you. They don't have to, you're not in the bed with them and having the relationship with them. You're having the relationship with you and another person, and it's your life, and no one dictates who you are and what you can do and what you can't do. You're an adult, and yeah, be who you want to be. Don't be who everyone else wants you to be. And like, I wish that I had been a lot wiser in my youth, because I tell you what, I wouldn't have given a shit. I would have and I wouldn't have had all the anxiety and all of that stuff, because you know what, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. We are all pink on the inside. We are all the same. It doesn't matter what colour you are, where you come from, what food you like, what you smell like, anything. You are who you are, and if your family don't like your choices, well, they're not really worth having a family, because family isn't about who you're related to or even your blood. It's who supports you and who is there for you in the good and the bad times. So you may feel like you need to leave someone out in the cold, which isn't nice, or you may feel like you're being left out in the cold by someone else. Okay, so someone could have been wearing a mask. You could have been wearing a mask. You may have had 3 people, and you need to let one go, and you've been wearing a mask only to sort out how you feel, possibly. Or someone else could be trying to explain something to you that previously they have left a mark on your heart. They've left a mark on your heart, and in the original Rider-Waite tarot deck, there is 7 swords, and one person holds holds 5, and there's 2 lying down. So they've maybe left a mark on your heart, but and you haven't been able to move on from that. So possibly someone's going to be able to guide you or help you in the direction that you need to go in. You may feel stuck because you're having to still change your life because of the way you've grown up or the expectation or something like that. So that's possibly why you have to wear a mask, possibly to your family, because you feel that they've left you out in the cold. They don't agree with your decisions, so you have to wear a mask for the time being just to get over the line to where you want to be. Could be that. Could also be that you're going to have to wear a mask because you're going to have to let someone go. It could be that, because here we've got 3 people, remember. Okay. All right, so we've got the last line. So we've got, how many have we got? We've got 4 more cards to go. Right, let's see. 4 more cards to go for the 4th week of October. I'll take that one. 9 of Wands, you're almost there. Nine of Wands talks about, yeah, you don't have far. You don't have far to go. You've just got to keep pushing. You know you're just about there. It's like, it's almost like you're almost at the shop and you're going to have that big, juicy ice cream, and it's going to be yum because it's got all that favourite flavour you've got on the Smarties or whatever it is. Chocolate fudge sundae or a mint ice cream or I don't know, whatever your favourite food is, you're going to get there. You're just about there. It's just around the corner. So yeah, it's been a long road, but guess what? You're gonna get in this boat and you're gonna keep on sailing, and you're just about there. Okay. So let's see. Okay. We've got the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords can talk about some conflict. Now, the conflict, as I said, could be with your family not accepting what you've chosen to do. It could be because you're having conflict because there is three people in the relationship. After you've taken the leap of faith, you've found out that there are three people in the relationship. Possibly you feel like you've been left out in the cold once someone has expressed something to you. As you are the Empress, though, you know exactly how to handle this situation. This situation isn't anything that you haven't handled before. So I have full confidence that you can get through it. It's just getting there. This is why the Nine of Wands has come up. You're going to need to pull on that strength to get through this. It could also mean that someone's watching you from a distance. Doesn't have to necessarily mean conflict. It could just mean that someone is keeping their eye on you from a distance. And that's what parents do, I guess. It could be siblings, it could be kids, anything. It's whatever your situation is. Okay, so we need just two more cards for Virgo, please, for the end of the month. Let's see what we're going to have and whether they're going to be able to get through this Five of Swords. The Mask, because they feel like they've been left out in the cold. Two more cards for Virgo, please. If you want to keep an eye on the October reading, you just come back week to week and see how you're going in the terms. And, you might say, oh, that happened last week. Oh, yeah, this is going to happen next week or this week. Remember, time is fluid. I have said October 2022, but some things are only coming true for me from like a couple of years ago. Okay, right. First card out, Magician. You are the magician. You have all the things that a magician would need to create your happiness. This magician, there's a painting here. The paintings in the background are on, like, some are painted, some are drawn, but this one is, you can see the back or the bottom of this one here. The magician, you have the wand, so you have the passion and the drive to make everything happen for yourself. You've got communication techniques that you can communicate what you want, remembering that you're the Empress. So you are able to manifest exactly what you want. You have all the power. You have the source for the communication. You can get a job. You can make money. You're business minded. You know how to pull it all together. You have the love in your heart, so you're going to be able to have enough love in your heart to pull it all together and to make everyone at peace. So that's what that card is there. Okay, and then we've got a victory. So the victory, the Six of Wands talks about in the original Rider-Waite. The victory card is a person is on the horse. They're riding through on a path. They've got the flags. It's a parade. It's a victory. They've won something. So in this, I've like interpreted it as they're on a podium. They've done some sort of a race or whatever, and there's three people, and they've got their, a sash, a cup, a sign or whatever. So this is a victory for you. So you are able to get through this. The Nine of Wands, to push that little bit further. The Five of Swords is a little bit of conflict or whatever's going on for you. The family has left you out. The other person has left you out in the cold. You have all the tricks of the trade with the Magician to work it all out. This is the victory card to say, you know what? This is nothing. You've been through heaps worse than this. You just go, oh yeah, that's all right. We'll fix it up. And even if you don't, you fake it until you make it. That's what I do. Like if you don't know or if you can't figure out a solution on the spot, you just fake it till you make it. At that moment, you fake it till you make it, and then you figure it out later on, and then you climb over the mountain, and then you come down the other side in victory. Okay, Ten of Coins. Ten of Coins for the last card in the month. Ten of Coins talks about having it all. You've got the Sun, which is the best card in the deck. The Ten of Cups is, the love that you've almost, everything is going to be fine and, all rosy. But the stability, this card here talks about stability. Everyone can have love and the Ten of Cups, but the Ten of Coins is stability. You're going to feel stable, secure. You're going to feel like you're on a cold winter's day and you just put on your cozy slippers and you sit in front of a hot, warm fire, and there's no better place with a nice hot cup of cocoa or coffee, and you feel that security because you've made it for yourself. You have done it. You have gone through the battle, and this is you on the other side, looking out into the yonder, happy, fulfilled, secure, and free. So that's what's happening for you in October. Wow, Virgo, what a story. Right, let's get a oracle card to sum up the October that you're going to have. Okay, let's see what we've got for the Virgoians. Right, one card. Here we go. Balance. That's the key. Balance. That means we are like this. We have a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. And if you've got balance, you got everything. Okay, let's have a look. Balance. Balance. Right. The lady in this picture consoles a man who is sad and lonely. This man's heart is full of unexpressed emotions, which at some point he is no longer able to contain. There is a time for strength, a time for vulnerability and space where both converge. Tears flow and healing occurs. Regardless of your gender, this card mirrors what is happening energetically and emotionally inside you. It represents your masculine energy and the healing that automatically occurs when you open your heart and allow your feelings to flow freely. There is no need to analyze anything. Simply release all you feel inside. If you feel like confiding in a trusted friend or a health professional, then do so. Journaling is also very helpful and therapeutic. Make time for you. I know that we all spin many plates and we have a lot of things to look after, but it's time that you just need to take time out for you, Virgo. If it means that you go out to your backyard and you take your shoes off and you put your feet on the ground and you just feel the ground below your feet, then that's it. Look at the sky, look at the clouds. If that's all you can do, that's all you can do. If you're able to go out to the sand or the bush or the water, just ground yourself for a moment and just think of your feet and where you are and take that time out for you. If it means just getting in the shower and letting that water run over you, let it happen. Tell everyone in the house that you're having a shower. You're having 10 minutes for yourself. It's time for you. This is your time. Make time for you. Be loving and gentle with yourself. And this is a time to nurture you. Pretty good reading. Wow. I like it. I like it. Okay. Well, if you like that, Virgo, subscribe to the channel and press like if you like. Yeah, and there'll be more readings out. I'm just starting back, so I don't know sort of what rhythm I'll be in yet, but yeah, starting off with just October, and then who knows. Planets, I normally do it on the planets and what changes with the planets. So, but sometimes there's a lot in retrograde, so that's pretty, tough as a reader. But yeah, we'll figure something out. Okay. Thanks, Virgo. Have a good October.